Well, hello there, it's Beards and Bangers, and today we've got a bit of a first on the channel because rather than revisiting one of my own cars, I'm revisiting a friend's car that's had some rather interesting things done to it.
Welcome to Beards and Bangers.
So you may remember I took Matt Dickens, the guy who used to do the number plates so eloquently for everyone in the MG Rover community. I took his Ford Focus ST3 out back in January. It was a wet day, so it was quite hard to drive the car that well. Thankfully today it's nice and dry. But yeah, if I spin you around to remind you what Matt's car looks like. So here is this rather lovely black, shiny Mark III Ford Focus ST3. Now, before, when I drove it, it had a mound-tune map, or so Map 4, but it wasn't overly sure if it was putting out so stock, these cars are about 250 brake horse. It was supposed to be putting out 270, but Matt didn't think it was doing that. So he's done quite a few improvements. I will just cut in a clip now of the previous video, just so you can hear what the car sounded like then. Well, hello there, it's Beards and Bangers, and today we've got a bit of a first on the channel because clear speed restriction that way. But yeah, just wow, that is so nice. It's a stock exhaust, so it's not noisy, but the growl from the engine when you open it up is just, oh, it's lovely. Right, here we go, M25. Let's just hang back a little bit, let that car, Lamborghini thing, get past us. We'll drop it into seconds and then we'll give it the beans down this slip road. Whoa, yeah, okay. Tons of torque steer, up at 60. Yeah, I think they're about 6 seconds to 60, maybe less. They're quick. Well, hello there, it's Beards and Bangers, and today we've got a bit of a first on the channel because yeah, it's a little taste there of what the car was like back in January when I first took it out. Now, we'll start under the bonnet. So here's the engine bay once again. Now, what the car's now got that's different, so we'll look at the induction side of things first. So we've now got this proper mound-tune induction kit. So we've got this, yeah, very interesting kind of airbox. So we've got, it's very open indeed. We can see our performance K&N filter in there. That's then got a little elbow with a MAF sensor, then a silicon hose, and then a kind of inlet manifold up there. So you can see it's all got this M on it, which is mound-tune. So that's the first thing that's been done, and you can it's really opened up the sound. The reason it also now sounds absolutely, I've just noticed Matt hasn't got his expansion tank cap on, so we'll quickly put that back on because we don't want to be losing any coolant. I better tell him that. Well, he'll see it in the video, but I'll tell him because the video will come out sometime after I'm making it this morning. So yeah, so there's our engine bay change. The other change that we've got on the induction side is this rather nice exhaust. So it's a 3-inch catback stainless steel exhaust. It sounds epic. You'll hopefully hear it in just a sec. It really does sound very nice indeed. It's really released because you can really hear the turbo spooling up. It's much more noticeable, but yeah, you'll hear it in a sec. It just sounds really good. The other thing that he's done, which will jump in the car for this, I'm not going to go around the whole car again because you can watch the video that I'm putting a link to up above. But if we start the car up, so the other thing he's done, he's moved the start-stop button from here, where it's sort of hidden behind the steering wheel. So we've now got a little volt. I think, has he got a little, yeah, there's 2 USB-C ports in there. Of course, everything is now becoming USB-C, which is a good thing because having universal chargers is something that we desperately need in this world. So yeah, so the start-stop button was there. Not the best place. It's now down here by the traction control and auto stop-start. control, so it's in a much more sensible place. But if I just start the car up, we won't reveal sounds. So Motorsport Developments, or MSD, have done the tuning on this car, and it's a really, just let the bonnet open message disappear. It's a really interesting setup. So using the cruise control button, so if I press cancel, you'll notice the rev counter moving. So that's not, we haven't increased the revs to 2000 while we're sitting here idling. It's actually telling us what map we're in. So I'm going to use the cancel button to be able to program the map. It's a programmable map by MSD, and we use the set up and down buttons to change the map. So if I press cancel again, we're in map number 2, which is 280 brake horse, so slightly detuned. If I press the set up button, we go into map 3, which is kind of 300 brake horsepower, but not so many pops and bangs and shudders. But if we go into map 4, we can hear it just sounds a little bit different. And then if we do it again, cancel, map 5, the engine basically dies. It's basically an anti-theft device. So you can, if you're parking up at night and you're worried your car's going to get nicked, you can actually, so I've got no power, I'm putting my foot on the throttle and nothing's happening. It's idling at 5,000 revs. It feels like it wants to die. So what it's actually doing is it's like an anti-theft device. It's quite clever. You think you're going to cut out. Very, very clever bit of kit. So we just cancel that and go into map 4 where it should be. So it's changing its map. Just let the revs settle down. That's now map 4, which is really where we want to leave it for this drive. I think you're gonna leave it in 5, aren't you? You really are. So what we'll do is we'll take it out and we'll drive the car again with the windows open, and we'll see how it has changed. Right, I'm rather looking forward to this. I do like these cars. I'm a big Ford Focus fan, especially the STs. So you can already hear it's a much bassier sounding exhaust. No surprise, you've got 3.5-inch stainless steel, so that's a lot of reverb. That's a lot of reverb. We're going to go up this road here, so we'll just wait for these people to get out of the way. Yeah, so it's quite nice driving this car in the drive, because last time, every time I was trying to sort of drive a bit spiritedly, the front wheels would light up without any effort whatsoever. But that is just that's lovely. It's a real planted car. I do like these. I really do like these. So we'll take it for a little blast round here once we get out this delimit, which hopefully won't be too long. I have deliberately got the rear windows slightly open because it's the best way I can think of to capture the sound, which is what it's about. It's about how the car handles, and these are really direct, these cars. It's different feeling to everything else I own. That's for sure, because you've got the front wheels just really keeping you pointing in the right direction. But what you haven't got with these is the torque steer that you've got with the Mark II Focus STs, and because they've got the 5-pot turbocharged Volvo engine essentially. They really do feel quite different in comparison, whereas this is much more direct, and you're not feeling like you're kind of being pulled all over the road by the huge amounts of torque going through the front wheels. We'll just try and get around these country lanes. I've got some Sunday drivers out today, unfortunately, because it is Sunday. But we shouldn't be too critical, because people have got to go about their business. So you get a bit of a turbo whistle there. You can just begin to pick that up. We're going to chuck a left out of here because there's a delimit down here. It's not the ideal area for doing reviews because you've got a lot of speed restrictions, and the M25's got a 50-mile-an-hour limit basically from St Albans to Hertford. So we're in that map 4. If you remember when I just showed you the different maps, we're in map 4. We've got some open roads, so I'm going to stop talking and just open the car up. Getting a bit of wind buffeting noise. I will put the windows up. We'll just drop this one ever so slightly. Just slow down a bit because we've got people in front. Tesla driver in front. So yeah, so just slowing right down and dropping it into seconds and then flooring it. It's the traction control's just taking over. So I'm going to turn that off. I think that's off. Hold. Right, traction control is off. So we'll slow right down again and just let the car do its thing without any... I'm hoping this is like a BMW where it's actually properly off. Whoa. I don't think the traction control is fully off. There felt like a bit of correction there, but yeah, that is lovely. That is seriously nice. We'll put the traction control back on just to, because it is not my car, and I shouldn't be doing too much stuff like that. But yeah, Matt, what you've done to this car is seriously good. MSD, so Motorsport Developments. That tuning package is really quite something. We'll let the Tesla get off. Go on, off you go. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's pleasing. So there we are, a little recap on Mr. Matt's Ford Focus Mark III ST3. Really lovely place to sit. I do sometimes look at these, but I don't need any more cars myself at the moment. But yeah, they just got a lovely huggy leather seat. The driving position is just so nice. It's really good. I'm a big guy, Matt's a big guy. You don't feel like you're kind of cramped in these cars, which is really good. Yeah, I like them, and I like what this has done. That stainless steel exhaust, they change the character of a car. They really do. But on this one, it's changed it for the better because you've got this lovely bassy burble. Bear in mind, this is just a 4-cylinder, 2-litre 4-cylinder engine. And that's just so much fun. Yeah, I need to take this car out when we're away from North London. We're basically in North London where I am at the moment. So there's just cars everywhere. It's just too busy to do anything. Cars, cyclists and Teslas. Yeah, it's not the best for doing what I want to do, but I've done enough. Yeah, the car's transformed. It's really nice to do a revisit and just see where a car that's been previously reviewed has been taken to. And if I've reviewed your car in the past and you're watching my videos still, then please do feel free to get in touch and I'll come back and see what you've done to your car. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe with the bell notification if you don't already do so. Auto stop start, we'll get rid of that. Don't like that. Give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to drop a comment down below. Share with your friends, and I'll see you again very soon on the next episode of Beards and Bangers. Goodbye.